Today I'm going to show you on my friend Paulina one of my most requested bridal looks, a romantic retro wave set. To begin, I'm going to take a perfect side parting. Once I've got that in place, I'm going to section it off so that I have a top piece and a part for a ponytail. Why I'm doing this is because I only want to wave style and set the top. The rest of the hair is going to be pulled back into a low ponytail. Using some hairspray and my grooming brush, I'm going to pull this hair right back down into the nape. Using elastic cord, I'm going to tie my low ponytail. Once I have that in place, I'm going to grab my curling iron and begin to curl the ponytail. Adding a little bit of hairspray will make it nice and shiny. By adding a little bit of curl, it's going to allow me to mold this hair later. I don't have to clip the curls in place, it's okay if they drop down a little bit, because I'm only putting a curl to help me mold the hairstyle later. Now that I have the ponytail curled, I'm going to move on to the top. I'm going to begin by sectioning the sides. Using a little more hairspray and about 1-inch sections, I'm going to curl Paulina's hair away from the face. It's important that I make sure that these curls are on base. Why that's important is because I want to have the wave begin right from the root all the way down to the ends. Now that the side is curled, I'm going to clip it into place. I'm using one of my gold clips because Paulina has quite high density hair, and I really want to make sure that everything stays in place. If you have finer hair, you could also use the gentle aluminum clips that I have, or even bigger clips. With the remaining section, I'm going to curl in the exact same way, really making sure to heat up the roots and the mid-lengths, and then making sure that the ends are also curled. I'm going to clip everything in place as I work towards the front. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. If you want to have a tighter wave, you're going to use a smaller curling iron. And if you want a bigger wave, you can use a larger curling iron. I'm using about a 3/4 inch curling iron for this video. I'm curling each section away from Paulina's face. And then going on to the top, adding a little bit more spray, I'm going to curl this piece towards the face. What this will do is create that wave that I want to achieve in this top section. With any little flyaway pieces, you can also use your comb to help smooth all of those hairs down. And once more, clipping everything in place. Now that everything is clipped, I want to make sure that everything is fully cooled before I unclip everything. Now I'm going to use my wide tooth tail comb to help remove any sectioning marks. Using a little bit of hairspray and sort of shaking out the hair, I'm going to mold my first C-shaping. So you can see here, I'm using my hand just to kind of push everything into place. Once I have the hair in the perfect C-shaping, I'm going to use clips to hold that shaping in place. This will become really important when I pull the rest of the hair into the ponytail. Doing the same thing on the opposite side, once more using my wide tooth tail comb and a little bit more hairspray. My first section, you can see I'm going to comb up and away from Paulina's face. And then using a non-marking clip to hold that hair in place, followed by another clip. I place my clips so that I also understand which side of the C shaping I have the hair in. So when my clip is pointing away from the head, I know that it's going towards. So my clips also have a pattern. With everything held in place, I'm going to add another piece of elastic cord to just tie everything together. When I'm doing this, I'm making sure not to use too much tension or I'll actually pull everything apart. Now here's a big tip of mine. If you want everything to look super smooth and also to kind of give the hair a little bit more hold, I'm going to use a hairnet. By taking a tiny Japanese bobby pin at the top and a hairnet, I'm going to roll the hair onto itself to create a perfect chignon shape. This type of hairnet is invisible, so if you're blonde, you can choose blonde ones. This one is black to match Paulina's hair. Then I just need a few U-pins to hold everything in place. Now I'm gonna slowly take out all of the clips from this hairstyle. Using a little bit of hairspray in each section, I'll slowly then remove the clips. If you have any marks, you can just go ahead and put some more hairspray to cover those areas. With the final clip removed, now I'm going to accessorize. Using my emerald hairpins, I'm going to slide those into place. I really love how the cubic zirconia catches the light. It almost looks like diamonds. Using my retractable tail comb, I'm just going to take a piece of hair to cover the edge of the clip. In the back, I'm also going to add some cubic zirconia hairpins for all of that beautiful sparkle. And there you have it, a very vintage, sparkly hairstyle for my bride, Paulina.